TC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Hope you had a great Saturday and didn't let the afternoon showers and even a few thunderstorms interrupt some of those plans that you have, and we're able to get those errands done, as we did have some decent rain move through between, I would say, 1 and 4 o'clock, but most of that activity has now since come to an end, setting up another warm and muggy night. It does look like rain chances will be going down a little bit the next couple days, allowing temperatures to get back into those 90s, so the summer heat will be with us a few more days, but it does look like in the 10-day, some fall-like weather will be moving into Acadiana. We're starting though with a look at the water vapor, and this is going to give you a big picture idea of what's going on. And right now we have a big area of high pressure in the upper levels that's sitting over the east coast, and that's kind of setting up a blocking pattern right now as we have a lot of shower activity back through the central plains, but it's going to stay there the next several days. It also helped to bring more of that southerly flow, bringing up those possibilities for those hit or miss showers we had this afternoon. But the big thing this high is going to do is it's going to keep this moisture down in the Caribbean for at least a couple more days. But then by early Monday, as this system finally begins the weekend, that's when we'll begin to see this moisture begin to lift up into the Gulf of Mexico and could head towards the Florida Panhandle by Wednesday. But I'll have more on that in just a little bit. We can see that rain continuing the ongoing back through Oklahoma and up into Missouri, and that's where the rain is going to stay. And some of these areas could be dealing with the areas of flooding concern by about Monday and Tuesday, as rains are going to continue to train up and down the same area as a stationary front is situated there. But eventually, this is going to turn into a cool front, and that'll bring in possibly some fall-like air for the second half of the work week and maybe help to push that potential tropical system over towards Florida and away from us here in Louisiana. This afternoon, we did have those showers and storms make their way through, and even into the evening, still have a couple coastal showers pushing through, but most of it is clearing out now as we push into the evening, and I'm not expecting a whole lot more through the night. Waking up tomorrow morning, we should have a good bit of sunshine, temperatures in those mid to upper 70s. Then tomorrow afternoon, you can see rain chances a lot lower than what they were today. And the big reason for that is we're going to have more of an easterly flow. So it's not going to be pushing as much Gulf moisture up. So I do think rain chances will be down only around 20% for tomorrow. So most of us do stay dry, but I wouldn't rule out 1 or 2 isolated showers. For our Monday, heading back to work and school, no real issues heading into school or work on Monday. But by Monday afternoon, a little bit more moisture developing heading our way. So I think rain chances go back up to 30–40% by Monday afternoon. So we might have to dodge a few more of those showers come Monday afternoon. As I mentioned, we're all keeping our eyes down here in the Caribbean, where we're seeing a little bit more of that activity getting together. So around 4 o'clock, they bumped it up to now potential tropical cyclone 14 in the northwest Caribbean, getting close just to the Yucatan Peninsula. Also have Tropical Storm Leslie out in the central Atlantic, but that's going to move farther away. So here's the latest we have on potential tropical cyclone 14. Winds around 30 miles per hour. Still no close circulation, but you're seeing a lot more of these purple showing up. So a lot of deep convection starting to develop in and around the center of that low pressure. So wouldn't be surprised if by tomorrow we have a tropical depression or even maybe a tropical storm Michael by tomorrow evening as it's slowly working its way up to the north. You can see by about Sunday evening, that's when the Hurricane Center projects it to maybe get up to tropical storm levels with 40-mile-an-hour winds. Right now, expected to brush by between the Yucatan Peninsula and Cuba, but warnings and watchings are out for those areas. Cuba expected to get a lot of heavy rain tomorrow afternoon. Monday, it makes its way into the lower Gulf of Mexico. By Tuesday, it's getting closer to us, but it looks like it's going to stay just off to the east and could become a strong tropical storm with winds up to 65 miles per hour. Expected to make landfall somewhere along the Florida Panhandle come Wednesday morning, as this is stopped around 9 a.m. You can see as a tropical storm could possibly become a weak hurricane right around landfall with winds 75 to 80 miles per hour, then weakening down to a depression as it heads up the east coast. Could bring some heavy rains to the Carolinas, but it looks like most of it stays away from us here locally. So here's how the model kind of plays it out. This is the European model showing the heavy rains coming through Cuba tomorrow and into Monday, heading up into the central. Does have a slight drag back to the west. That could bring us some of that rain by Tuesday afternoon. So I think Tuesday will be our wettest day, but then we do see this front making its way closer to us. That's going to help push the system off to the east. So it does look like Florida Panhandle gets the landfall somewhere somewhere around Wednesday afternoon into Thursday, and then eventually the front swings through on Friday, helping to bring some nicer weather down into our area. So that is the good news by the second half of the weekend into the weekend. So 74 for the rest of this evening with decreasing clouds. 90 tomorrow with a few isolated showers possible. You do see the rain chances up Tuesday and Wednesday with the system closer to us, but we will be drying out for the second half of the week and into the following weekend. So it does look like fall might finally be heading towards the area.